Welcome back to the channel, guys. How are y'all doing? You already know what to do. No, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Pretty easy, ain't it? What sacking of RU would have meant for PDP, Atiku's spokesperson of the Atiku Abubakar Presidential Campaign Organization, Charles Aniagwu, has given reasons why the People's Democratic Party (PDP) was exploring other options in resolving the crisis rocking the party. Aniagwu said as a listening party, they were taking a second look at the issues based on what was permissible by the laws of the party. Speaking on Arise TV on Saturday, Aniagwu said that sacking the national chairman of the party, Senator Iyorchia Ayu, would create constitutional crisis for the party, which would snowball into greater problems than what the party was currently faced with. According to him, the main issue being canvassed by the stakeholders was the stepping down of the national chairman, which has now been overtaken by events following the vote of confidence by the National Executive Committee (NEC) of the party. People may misinterpret it to mean calling the bluff of certain stakeholders, but that is far from it because the party leadership examined the issues vis-a-vis the provisions of the party's constitution as amended in 2017. When you look at that constitution, there are principal officers called the National Working Committee of the party, led by the national chairman, and in the order of hierarchy, the deputy national chairman, who must also come from the same zone with the national chairman, is next in line. The third in line is the national secretary, and when you look at these positions, the national chairman is from the north. The second in command is also from the north by virtue of the provision of the party's constitution. In section 45 of the party's constitution, in the event of removal or resignation of the national chairman, the national deputy chairman takes over and acts in the position of that national chairman, pending when the party is able to organize another election or do a NEC meeting to be able to take a decision as to how to rearrange the hierarchy of the party, he stated. He said because the positions were elective positions, even if RU were to step down for power to come to the south, the provisions of the constitution of the party would also be offended. That can only happen if you can also take a decision to remove the deputy national chairman of the party, or the lot immediately falls on by provisions of the law. Even if the party is able to solve that puzzle by bringing both national chairman and deputy to south, the third person in the hierarchy of the National Working Committee of the party is the national secretary, and that is in the south specifically, Senator Samuel Anyanwu from Imo State. Now, if you decide to bring these two positions to the south, have you also made arrangements to take the national secretary to the north? Because of these legal impediments, the party examined it that given the time that we have, which is just about 6 months to the general elections, that it may likely snowball into some form of crisis that could trigger a whole lot of discomfort within the party if we proceed to begin to make these changes, that there is the tendencies that the party may be embroiled in a crisis that will be worse than the one we are seeing at the moment. Sorry for disrupting the flow, guys. I'll return to the news shortly. Just want to implore you to subscribe, like, share, and comment, please. Thank you. That greater crisis is what the ruling APC is waiting to happen, but the leadership of the party is intelligent enough, and I am happy that Governor Nyesom Wike and other leaders appreciate the need for the party to move as a whole into the 2023 general elections. The campaign spokesman further said it was on the basis of this that the party decided to look at what was possible at the moment, and that gave room for the resignation of Senator Walid Jibrin and subsequent emergence of Senator Adolphus Wabara as chairman board of trustees. The emergence of Wabara in the south to join the vice presidential candidate and national secretary had created some form of balance in the interim. But what is most important is that there is a bigger elephant here, which is winning the 2023 general elections because Nigerians are looking up to the PDP to rescue the nation from where we are at the moment. I am convinced that our leaders who have been craving for these changes would appreciate the fact that the party is listening, but because of time, probably, when the party may have won the elections in 2023 by the grace of God, we can now proceed to make some of these alterations that may not be injurious to our quest to win the general elections, Aniagwu said. That's all we have for right now, guys. Bye.